Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel of RAO'S Academy for Competitive Exams. This is me, Varun Pradhan, presenting you the daily news review. So before we proceed, why don't you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Well, dear students, in the previous session, I asked you a question. So let's see what's its solution. Question was the post of Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, was recommended by whom? Option A, group of ministers formed in 2001. Option D, Integrated Defense Staff 2002, Naresh Chandra Committee, and option D, Lieutenant General D.B. Shekatkar Committee. And the right answer is option A, group of ministers formed in 2001 to study Kargil Review Committee 1999 report. All right, so let's proceed and see what is there in the news. Nagaland holds its first ever Naga Mircha festival at Sihama. This festival was sponsored by Department of Horticulture. Naga Mircha also has the GI tag, and it was the first agricultural product of Nagaland which obtained the GI tag in 2008. It is also called Raja Mircha or ghost capsicum. So now you may also be aware that it belongs to the capsicum species. Other GI tags from Nagaland are Naga tree tomato, Chake sang shawls, and Nagaland sweet cucumber. All right, so GI tags are given to certain products. They may be agricultural product or they may be manufactured product which are attributed to a particular area with the view of protecting the interest of the people belonging to that geographical area so that such product may not be misused by other people. All right, so this was about GI. Another news is second India-Japan 2+2 Foreign and Defense Ministerial meeting held in Tokyo. Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh ji and External Affairs Minister Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar participated in 2+2 Indo-Japan Ministerial Dialogue. Let us see what were the key themes of the meeting. So, the highlights of the meeting were that both the parties acknowledged the global cooperation, commitment to a rule-based global order that respects sovereignty and territorial integrity of nations. They emphasized on peaceful resolution of disputes in accordance with the international law without the use of force. They also focused on the goal of achieving a free and open Indo-Pacific that is inclusive and resilient, again based on rule of law and free from any kind of coercion or threat. They iterated the support for ASEAN's unity and centrality and their full support to ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, that is acronymed as AOIP. Also, the foreign minister talked about partnership for peaceful, stable, and prosperous post-COVID world with respect to regional and global security challenges. They also agreed on strengthening national defense, including the so-called counter-strike capabilities. Both sides expressed their mutual support to work towards enhanced security and defense cooperation. All right. Indo-Japan Special Strategic and Global Partnership through Disarmament, Non-Proliferation Dialogue, Maritime Affairs Dialogue, Space Dialogue, and Cyber Dialogue. They also acknowledge the importance of enhancing dialogues in field of economic security. They also welcome the participation of Japan for the first time in multilateral exercise Milan and operationalization of agreement concerning reciprocal provision of supplies and service between self-defense forces of Japan and Indian Armed Force in the exercise. तो इस joint military exercise का नाम आप जरूर ध्यान रखिएगा. हो सकता है ये क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया जाए कि which country is the new entry to exercise Milan? So it is Japan. All right. They also express their commitment of continuing bilateral and multilateral exercises like Dharma Guardian, GIMAX, and Malabar. Fine. The ministers also noted with pleasure that the air services of the two countries are working very closely for early conduct of Indo-Japan fighter exercises. All these were the key highlight of this Indo-Japan ministerial 2+2 dialogue. Okay. They also agreed to launch joint service staff talk between Japan Joint Staff and Indian Integrated Defense Staff. They also committed to seek deeper cooperation on HA and DR and response to infectious diseases and pandemics. So please remember all these key points of this particular dialogue. United Nations Day for South-South Cooperation is observed annually on September 12th to highlight the importance of cooperation among people and countries in the global South. While addressing this day, the Secretary General Antonio Guterres said that solution lies in solidarity. What a great statement he made. So South-South cooperation is basically unity amongst people and country of the developing world, known as Global South. So this contributes to national well-being, collective self-reliance, and achieving the global goals. So South-South and triangular cooperation are critical for developing countries to mitigate and adapt to climate disruption, address the global health crisis like COVID-19, and achieve all the 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so please remember this about the South-South cooperation. They may not ask you this date, but they may ask you about the aim and objective of South-South cooperation. All right, another important news is Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi inaugurated International Dairy Federation World Dairy Summit 2022 on September 12th in Greater Noida. This summit is being held from September 12 to 15 and the theme is Dairy for Nutrition and Livelihood. It is congregation of global and Indian dairy stakeholders including industry leaders, experts, farmers, policy planners centering around the theme, which is already told to you. Around 1,500 participants from across 50 countries are expected to participate in this. And the last such summit was held in India about 50 years ago, that is in 1974. So this is a very, very important news. The Indian industry of dairy is very unique in the sense that it is based on a कोऑपरेटिव मॉडल. आप सभी ने शायद अमूल के कोई ना कोई डेयरी प्रोडक्ट जरूर इस्तेमाल किए होंगे. आनंद मिल्क यूनाइटेड लिमिटेड, which is a classic model of cooperative societies. So driven by the vision of PM, the government has taken multiple steps for betterment of dairy sector, and there is an increase of more than 44% in last 8 years in dairy sector, which is a really, really successful data. The success story of Indian dairy industry accounting for about 23% of global milk. Very, very important fact to remember. Producing around 210 million tons annually and empowering more than 8 crore dairy farmers will be showcased at the IDF WDS 2022. Fine. So this is really, really huge because Indian dairy sector is very, very bulky sector. All right. Next news is related to Indian polity and governance. Senior advocate and ex-Attorney General Mukul Rohatgi will be appointed as the 16th Attorney General of India. ठीक है, मिस्टर मुकुल रोहतगी को फिर से अटॉर्नी जनरल बनाया जा रहा है. मिस्टर वेणुगोपाल का टर्म कंप्लीट हो गया और उन्होंने दोबारा एजी बनने से डिनाई कर दिया, तो फिर मुकुल रोहतगी साहब का अपॉइंटमेंट क्लियर हो गया. नाउ लेट अस सी व्हाट आर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोविजन रिलेटेड टू अटॉर्नी जनरल ऑफ इंडिया. भारत के महान्यायवादी के बारे में क्या क्या प्रोविजन हमारे देश का संविधान करता है. सो आर्टिकल 76 प्रोवाइड फॉर the post of Attorney General. Therefore, Attorney General is a constitutional post. All right. He is appointed by the President of India as all other constitutional posts. Please make it a thumb rule that all the constitutional appointments are done by Honorable President of India. The qualification is he must be qualified to be appointed as a judge of Supreme Court. Please understand, he must be qualified to be appointed as a judge, not essentially he should be a judge of Supreme Court. All right, there is a difference. His duty is to advise the government of India and to perform such other legal functions which are assigned to him by the president. So he is largely an legal advisor of the government of India, not a council of India or not a representative of India into courts, but largely he is the advisor of India. In the performance of duty, he shall have all the right to audience in all the courts of territory of India, because he is the chief law officer of the government. So he may attend any proceeding, any trial in any court in the territory of India. Also, under Article 88, he shall have right to speak in either House of Parliament. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, दोनों जगह जाकर वे अपनी बात रख सकते हैं. Joint sitting में भी वो बैठ सकते हैं, but he is not entitled to vote. He is not entitled to vote as he is not the member of parliament. So he has all the right to attend the proceeding of parliament, speak in those proceedings, but he cannot vote. All right. Another very important fact about AG is that he shall hold the office during pleasure of president. कोई fixed tenure या fixed term AG का नहीं होता है. ठीक है, वो pleasure of president पे अपनी पोजीशन होल्ड करते हैं, ना ही कोई फिक्स सैलरी जैसा यहाँ पर प्रोविजन दिया हुआ है. उनकी सैलरी को प्रेसिडेंट समय समय पर डिटरमाइन करते हैं. कुछ लिमिटेशंस भी हैं अटॉर्नी जनरल की, दैट ही कैन नॉट गिव एडवाइसेस अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. He cannot defend any accused person in criminal prosecution without the permission of government of India. Also, he should not accept any appointment as director in a company or corporation without government of India. Fine. However, the AG is not a full-time legal advisor of India. Therefore, he is not considered as a government servant. Fine. And that is why he can continue his private legal practice. He is not at all debarred from private legal practice. But what is the limitation? That he cannot defend any person in criminal prosecution during his private practice without the permission of government of India. All right, so this was about the Attorney General of India, and this was the news for today. Now it's the time for quiz. So please read this question very carefully and let us know your answer if you know in the comment box, and if you don't know the answer, please wait till the next video. So the question is, consider the following statement regarding Attorney General of India. Number 1, Attorney General of India is not a constitutional post. Number 2, he is appointed by the president. By the president repeat ho gaya hai, so usko just eliminate. Statement 3, his term is 5 years from date of his entering into office. Which of the following above statement is correct? 1 and 2 are correct, 2 and 3 are correct, only 2 is correct. Yeah, 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Please let us know your answer. And that is it from my side. I hope you like this video. For more such insights, you can join our batches for MPPSC and UPSC Civil Service Exam. Seats are very limited. You can visit to our faculty in R26 Zone 2 opposite railway track, MP Nagar, Bhopal. And please share this video with your fellow aspirants. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Subscribe to our channel. And do not forget to hit the like button, comment your feedback, and hit that bell icon. So this is it for today. This is me, Varun Pradhan, signing off, and hope to see you soon in the next video. Have a great day.